Here's the TrueSpring video for my most comprehensive color analysis hair color recommendation guide ever series. I shared in the previous two videos in this series that I'm also a licensed hairstylist. I just don't practice anymore. And when I worked in the hair salon setting, I worked with Goldwell products. So this series will go through the Goldwell hair color chart, but it's not sponsored in any way by Goldwell. Here's a text description of optimal hair colors for TrueSprings, but what does this mean? If somebody is a TrueSpring who had come up to me in the hair salon asking about their best colors, here are the colors in the Goldwell hair color chart that I would have suggested. If they wanted a warm golden blonde, here is the highlight and low light recommendations I would have suggested. If they wanted the strawberry blonde option or a cinnamon hair color, here are the color options I would have suggested. If they wanted one of the warm golden brown options, I would also refer to their natural hair color around the age of 20 as a guide to decide what level of hair color to choose. Whether there's such thing as TrueSprings with naturally deep hair color, so I would have suggested if their hair was in the natural deep hair color range, one of these colors. But if their hair was in naturally more of a medium to lighter solid warm brown range, I would have suggested one of these. Your natural hair color around the age of 20 is always one of your most optimal options, but a color analysis will reveal the full optimal options for you. So there's sort of this golden rule in hair color world that it's always best to stay within 2 levels of your natural hair color. Nobody's the color analysis, please, and certainly do what you love. In my previous videos in this series, when the text descriptions of the hair color was up, you would have seen the word silver as one of the most optimal hair colors for those palettes, and you didn't see that word here. Now, silver is intended to encompass the category of natural gray. A color analysis textbook for TrueSprings would say that it is best as your hair gets deeper and softer over time to perhaps consider coloring your hair, including an 100% gray situation. If you go naturally 100% gray, a color analysis textbook would say that it is best for your coloring to consider coloring your hair as per the recommendations that were in this video. But there is much more to the personal decision to going gray than color analysis, like your lifestyle, budget, personality. And so your hair color choice is a very personal decision. If you don't know your color analysis results and are guessing at them, I recommend you do nothing with the advice in this video, because I've met a ton of people who've spent a ton of time and money and energy on incorrect hair colors, and only to find out that their color analysis results were actually a completely different palette, and they spent so much time correcting that hair color, including a lot of money. Hopefully this helps.